Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. So we are down to needing one of three buildings on the west gate side. I almost stepped out and wasted a step. Need to grab my money first. But we need to either get the tomb at the same time that we get the pool and the pump room, or we need the bomb shelter so we can get whatever's in that time safe. And the last one's the schoolhouse. Okay, we can try a root cellar and hope that we can get a bunch of dig spots. We can go for the shrine and see if we can unlock the ability to rotate rooms since we keep getting stuck in those corners. Or we can do the tool shed and hope that the tools that it gives us actually helps us out. I think I am going to go with the shrine so that maybe we can actually get a little bit of a buff. Don't see anything in here. We're gonna toss some money in there. Let's see what 4 coins gets us. The Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain one die. Gain 5 extra coins each time you roll a die. Blessing duration 3 days. That's not too bad. We'll get a lot of extra money now. And that did not give us any dice. I wanted to make sure because it showed 2 dice on there. But it is nice to know that the blessings change. I'm wondering if they change based off the amount of money you give or if it's random every time. And watch, we'll never get another die for the next 3 days. Okay, so what's the plan? We didn't get any of the rooms that we wanted to get. What can we do? I think if we get the pool and pump room, we can still potentially achieve something. But I don't think we have anything that we can really pull off right now. So it's mostly just going to be what extra rooms can we find? What resources are we able to unlock? Because there's still a few like permanent upgrades that we could find. We could go ahead and do the office and get a gem from that. And it would give us access to a computer if we actually need a computer. It does kind of suck to get rid of all of my gems, but we at least get one back. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything on the bookshelf. I got the one one gem that was in here. I don't really think I want to mess with distributing money yet. I believe it only does it based off of the rooms that are already generated. We'll do the West Wing Hall. I'm gonna circle to the east. See if we can find anything over here. So we got the parlor, or we can do the pantry. Pantry would take us north. Parlor would take us back to the hallway, where we could potentially get more gems. We do the nursery, we could get rid of 1 gem, but gain an additional 5 steps every time we go into a bedroom. I feel like we either need the gems or the money, but I'm going to do the parlor. And hopefully we can figure this one out. Okay, we got the wind-up key. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. Okay, so if all 3 of them are false, then this one would also be false, meaning that that's not a accurate statement. This one says the gems are in a box with a false statement. If this one here is two statements are false, then that one would have to be false and that one would have to be false, meaning this one is, it's actually in a one with a true statement, so it should be this one here. Compared to some of the other ones, that one was a little easier. I think I'm gonna go back to the entry hall. Yeah, we'll go back to the entrance hall, and we're gonna go east on this one. There's the observatory. We could spend a gem and get that. I do need to get us a little bit closer to some of the more beneficial draft bonuses. I know some of them are really bad bonuses, and I don't keep track of which ones. Or we could do the spare room or corridor. I'm gonna do the observatory. I want to see what the bonus is. Because, let's see. We're at 6. Diamond. And the twins. So we now have a pair of chests that have been added to the entrance hall. We got an extra gem, and then we've got 2 chests. Okay. That's why 6 isn't in here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, some of these, there's not a number in there for it. So does that mean 9 would be 4 and 5? So it'd be Diamondus and the Southern Cross. There's one of them that was really bad. Which one was that? 12. Dead end rooms are more common today. That'd be great on a tomb day. I think the special flowers are probably just going to be like gems. Sale 50% off today. Does it cap out at 20? And that just starts to duplicate other rooms. Do the drawing room. Get the gem over here since we spent one of our gems. Gonna go west, see what's over here. There's a storeroom with 2 keys, a gem, and a 1 coin. Courtyard would have 5 dig spots. No guaranteed tool, but the possibility of a tool. Closet could give us 2 items, or I could redraw. I'm gonna do the closet. We got the metal detector. Hopefully that helps us with the key issue that we're having. And we got another gem. We're gonna go north. Spare room, reading nook, or bedroom. I'm gonna redraw. I just want to see what else I could have gotten. We'll do the den. Den will give us another gem. We're kind of swimming in gems at the moment. We do need more keys. It's going to be a bit of a problem. We're heading east. I think we'll do the reading nook, so maybe we can get down into that one corner since the observatory kind of derailed us. Got us a coin and a key. So now we can open up one of those chests, maybe. Chapel, storeroom, or library. If we do the chapel, we'll spend our 1 coin, but we'll be able to get to that corner. We'll do the chapel. 'Cause I'm trying to get as many things as I can. And let's see. servants' quarters, plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. I have not been drafting bedrooms. I'm going to do it anyway just because I want to see what the servants' quarters looks like. I know it's a waste. We got 1 key. There's something else in here. Money. Alright, we got a letter in here. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there is anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you. And numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family. I implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and as unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. As soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be, after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you. To say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. So he left one of the houses to his friend. Why is there this mysterious box in the corner that I cannot interact with? Suitcase that I can't do anything with. There are 12 major keys. Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. So why is that one false? Can't interact with the socks. Can't jump out the window. Is there anything else I can do? And there's something in the trash. Mr. Ruda, Miss Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connections seem to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. Admin key. First 4 letters of your last name, followed by first initial. The first and 5th characters should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph. So is it Hartley Ruda? As if that's correct. First 4 letters of your last name, so R-U-O-T, and then an H. So it'd be capital R, capital H. Yeah, I need to potentially write this down. I was not expecting this to come across. I was not expecting this. I think that's correct. Because, yeah, they don't say his full name in there, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. So I'm assuming that's correct. So we've got master bedroom, her ladyship's chamber, guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, and boudoir. Her ladyship's chamber. Is that her walk-in closet or is it something else? So we gotta go back up to the den. And I think we're gonna go north of the den. See what's up there. Maybe we can get another key. I'd like to get a sledgehammer. Been trying to find one. Yeah, we could do the storeroom, get 2 keys, a gem, and a coin, or we could do a regular bedroom. We could even do the kitchen if we get desperate enough, because we are kind of swimming in gems. I'm gonna do the bedroom. Sometimes stuff spawns in here. Hey, there's a die. And I get money from dice whenever I use them. Don't see anything else in here. It seems to spawn quite a bit in here, the die. Chamber of mirrors. That'd be a rough one to do. We also have the corridor, the pantry. Do the pantry. We got some money. And an apple. A storeroom, spare room, or boudoir. We'll do the boudoir. Now I need to do the storeroom, but I don't like the dead ending. It doesn't bother me if it's at least a like hallway that has multiple rooms, or I know for a fact I can keep going up. At least we got another gym. Okay, so we've got the commissary. We could do the commissary and hope that they have a sledgehammer. And if they do, we'll try to get enough money to get the sledgehammer. Oh, yeah, we get dice whenever we do that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Hey, they got a sledgehammer. Okay, so we need some money. Gotta get the sledgehammer and we gotta get the running shoes. Let's go up from the commissary, and if I roll the die... Yeah, we'll go ahead and use a key. Game's getting me. We'll do the pool. Oh, the pool's still drained. We still got some money. Which that's enough for a sledgehammer. There's something else in here. Just regular key. Hey, do we keep going up? Do we go back down for the running shoes? And then come back through for the sledgehammer? Because the running shoes, I think, are going to be more valuable to us right now. Sledgehammer will be valuable to us later. It's having that slight chance of not losing a step for the day. Kind of nice. Okay, we've got 2 locked doors. We'll use one to open up to the foundation. The conference room, spare room, and kitchen. We do the conference room, and then we go down from the foundation like we're going over to the west wing. Maybe we can spread money around from the office. And we can come back up here and get the money. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Do need more keys though. I already stuck on not having enough keys. Like, I'm not stuck, but I just don't have enough keys. We'd attempt the courtyard and hope that gives us a shovel, or I could redraw and hope it gives us a better room. Because that one door is just right up against the boudoir and it's pointless for us. We might be able to get that shovel. There's the shovel. Okay. We just need keys and money. There's a coin just laying on the ground over here. Right next, probably some junk. Nope, not even anything in it. It's just worthless. Got another coin. Got some pebbles. Let's go see if this door's locked. Yep. Okay. So we can't go up. We're blocked that way. We have to go all the way back down to the office. Part of me, I'm glad I got the shoes, but at the same time, oh, I do have some dig spots in here. Got pebbles and a coin. Is there anything else in here? Do a turnip. That'll help us out a little bit. Yeah, part of me's wishing I had gotten the sledgehammer, but I'm gonna stick with the fact that apparently I went down. I'm gonna stick with the fact that I think that the running shoes was but my best bet. Okay, we gotta go den, drawing room, observatory, entrance hall. Really need to get more money, because I'm gonna have to run all the way back up to the commissary to get the sledgehammer, and then come all the way back down here to open up the boxes in the entrance hall and the hallway. Go ahead and spread some money around. Run payroll. Okay, payroll successfully issued. Spread gold around the estate. I need to check something. We're gonna hack into the system. We're gonna access the security terminal, because I want to see if the security terminal has like a list of how much stuff I might have missed. To remote terminal access. To security. I guess if we get too stuck, we can actually go over and test the possibility of that being an accurate password. Yeah, 43 coins is currently in, more than likely, the conference room. And then whatever's in those trunks. Okay. Do I go straight back up there to the conference room, get the sledgehammer, come back down? Or did I try to get up to the courtyard via the West Wing Hall? Okay, we've got another corridor. We have the gymnasium, which would cause us to lose an extra step. We have the coat check. I think the corridor is probably better. Don't see anything in here. Hey, we got the locker room. Never got in the locker room. To the locker room. Is there anything in here I can interact with? We got locked lockers. So another place for us to use a bunch of keys. Is like, how many locks do we need? Locks, keys do we need? That one's open, but there wasn't anything in it. This one's open too, but I don't see anything in it. I know they're there for the pictures. I swore it said something about an item in here. Yeah, it's just a bunch of locked lockers. There's the pump room. If I do the pump room, it dead ends us. If I do the garage, we get 3 keys. I think I'm going to do the pump room. And this is why I'm going to try to do this pump room. So I can convert the water. And then hopefully the next time we get into the tomb, we can find some new information down in that special area. There we got a dig spot. Yay, pebbles. Okay, where is it? There's something hidden in here. I guess it's over in the other corner. Oh, it's a key. Not total loss, we got a key. Alright, so we're going to refill the pool. And then we're going to... Do we drain the fountain? Or do we drain the reservoir? I think this here... let's see. The reserve tank. My theory is that has to be powered. And if we power it, might drain the rest of it. I don't know. Because both of those are pretty full. See, how much can they hold? 4 each. We wouldn't be able to completely drain it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on there. So we'd have enough water here to fill up the pool again. And then drain all the reservoir. Or do we go for the fountain? I don't know. I don't know if we drain the fountain, if it just completely drains the fountain at stage drain. That allows for us to go back down there multiple times. There's something in that reservoir. There's clearly something down there. So I want to drain the reservoir. But we gotta fill the pool back up. That's wrong way. Okay, we're draining that tank. So now we've got to transfer the greenhouse, was it? All the water from the greenhouse into that tank. Or was it, let's see. Yeah, because these ones in the middle can go either way. I'm thinking I take the greenhouse and the kitchen, fill that up, fill the pool up. And then once I get the pool filled up, transfer all the water from the reservoir over to the greenhouse and the kitchen. And maybe even the, well, not kitchen, as the aquarium. Would that damage anything? The greenhouse is empty now. That's wrong thing. Oh no, I was thinking. Okay, so we're gonna take the reservoir and transfer it into the tank. And then we're going to take that water, transfer it into the pool. Then we'll flip that switch on the greenhouse. Transfer what water we can over to the greenhouse. And then put what we can into that tank. And hopefully that helps. I don't know like how empty we can even get the thing, because I'm pretty sure we need the reserve tank. But the reserve tank doesn't have any power, which makes me think that we need the boiler room to even do anything with that. We should be able to get one more bar. I don't think it's going to be completely empty. It'll be low enough. And as we saw, it seems to stay. So we'll see what happens with this. And I guess we're going to just run all the way up to the conference room, see if we can get the money from the conference room. Go to the commissary, get the sledgehammer. I mean, we could even poke our head into one of the doors from the foundation or the pool. Tempted to open one of those lockers, but I have one key. I just don't have enough keys. I legitimately almost went and used my one key on that. Okay, so we've got from here it was boudoir. And then we've got to go conference room where all the money's at. All these people are greedy. Hey, there's keys. Where'd these keys come from? Keys are all for the lockers. We have a lot of keys. We just need the dining room because we're going to run out of steps if we're not careful. So many keys. Oh yeah, I feel a lot better now. Let's see, we'll go up from the foundation. Keep seeing this locksmith. Tempted to do it just so that I can have the locksmith. I haven't done it. I want to see what it's like. So we can... I know we could just buy keys from here, but... We've got a special key. There's a lockpick kit. We'll do the lockpick kit. Alright, what kind of special key? Is it one for a special door underneath the foundation? No. Key to the secret garden. Where's the secret garden? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go for the coat check. I really need that. Do we keep going up or we go down from the courtyard? I think if we go down from the courtyard, we might have a chance to get something useful. We got a lot of keys now. Hey, would you look at that? Yeah, we'll do the... I could redraw. And if I redraw, there's a chance that I might get something. What? I don't have the gems. They have the music room. We had one major key and one minor key. I used all of my gems. I don't have any gems to do anything with. I'm gonna use another re-roll. There's the boiler room. I don't have the boiler. I don't have gems. Do the storeroom. Now we have a gem. It's always sad whenever I find really awesome things like that. Can't do them. Hey, we explored north, we explored south. All we have left is the pool. And if we really need to, we can go all the way down to the entrance. So there's a secret garden key. Does not fit. I don't know if it just randomly spawn it. Sauna would dead end us, and the walk-in closet would dead end us. I guess we'll do the spare room. Anything in here? Don't really see anything. Lockpick. We're going with the library because we have library, sauna, and utility closet. Hoping to get the dining room. Oh, we got the coupon book. I forgot I actually requested the pump book. Yeah, we kind of know about the water level indicators. We know about the source labels. We know about the selection buttons. Know about the tank switch. Okay. I was hoping there'd be more in there that we didn't know. There's a bookshop. I think we're going to do the bookshop. Because I need to see if I can actually get that. History of Arendia, first edition. 50 coins. Okay. New clue. So let's see if we get all the way down to the entrance hall and hallway, open those chests up, we might be able to get some money from them. And maybe, just maybe, because coupon book only allows us to save 1 coin on each purchase. We just need at least 19 more coins. We would have had it if I hadn't bought the secret garden key. Let's see what's down from here. Maybe there's something in here that is useful. There's the dining room. We needed the dining room. We are low on steps. We don't have the showroom, but that's fine. Yeah, because we definitely needed those extra steps. Glad we finally found that. We don't have the gems for the solarium. We do the guest bedroom, we can get 10 steps, which will allow for us to guarantee that we have the movement to get there. I could redraw and get some coins from that, because I mean we have the dice for it, so might as well, because I think this is, yeah, this is the last path to us. I wish I had a gem. I really do, because I would like to go to that rumpus room again. We're gonna use our last die. There's the master bedroom. Never been to the master bedroom. Wish I could. Let's do the dark room. We'll come back and explore the dark room. I'm not even going to bother with it right now, just in case we end up getting the weight room right after. We're going to go all the way back down and get the 3 trunks and hope that we get enough money from those 3 trunks. Okay. And it's down to the observatory. Those shoes are actually kind of pulling their weight. I almost ran past these. Hey, we got some car keys. And there's a gym. I could actually go check the locker room and see what's in the locker room. Oh, more gems. Not the money I was hoping. Are you more gems? Yeah, you're even more gems. Go check out the locker room, I guess. Alright, locker room. Give me some good stuff. So we used the key to get a key. Even trade. Use key to get money. A lot of gems. Where's my freezer at? Oh, nothing in that one? Why is there nothing in that one? Huh? Okay. That one not open? So use the key to get a key. We now have enough coins. I'm gonna do a few more. Just to guarantee that we actually get it. That was our last key. Okay, now we gotta get all the way back over to the bookshop. And the bookshop's the most important thing right now. We gotta get that first edition. Just kind of speeding through everything. Going through the bedroom, boudoir, commissary, where the sledgehammer's at that I never even bothered to mess with. I am so glad I got that dinner. Okay, first edition, History of Arendia. And we now have the first edition of Arendia is available. But we don't have a couple more, so we could get drafting strategies. I think we're gonna go down to the dark room. See how badly it messes us up. Let's go with the one that requires a gem. So we got the key card. We got a gem. Ooh, lucky rabbit's foot. Great thing to find at the end. And another gem. Don't see anything in here. Now that I know that they like to hide the safes, you gotta be really careful. Because they might hid the safe behind some panel in here. Behind the shoes. Nope. So you saw, I looked around. I did not see anything. I've got 8 steps. Don't know if I can make it. I'm going to attempt to run all the way down to the Black Bridge area. I don't know if I'll actually make it, because that was way more than 3 steps. 2, 1. I got 2 steps as soon as I stepped in there. You know, the shoes give you a reprieve. I kind of wonder if you can cheese it. If you can get the shoes to trigger. It doesn't look like it. Sadly, I was not able to put my secret garden key in a safe space. But, alright. Let's go ahead and Take our loss. I was so close to getting there. That was interesting. We did get some stuff done. Now we can hopefully get that tomb and go down to see what was down in the pool of water down there. If that draining the reservoir actually helped. We potentially have the admin key password down in Blackbridge Grotto. We've got the first edition of the History of Arindia book that we can now check out at the library, which is great since we get the reading nook so much. So yeah, that was a relatively productive day. I hope you join me on my next episode.